What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Raven. Raven, thank you so much for your continued support, for being a member of the Patreon and a supporter here on YouTube. It means the absolute world to me. As I say every month, it's people like you that keep the channel going, so thank you so much for all of your support. And thank you for putting another incredible song in front of me, because y'all, it's been too long since I had some Peter Hollens here on the channel, since I got to react to some Peter Hollens, and I can't wait to check this one out because I have very limited knowledge of The Witcher. I've never actually played any of the games. I've seen the first season of the TV show, but then I missed the second season. It just dropped off my radar. And then by the time the third season rolled around, I heard people saying that it had lost it because they weren't listening to Henry Cavill, who's an actual fan of the games, and it just went haywire. And I was like, well, I can't bring myself to get back into the show now. I'll get back into the games eventually. And I never did it. So I have very limited knowledge of The Witcher. Other than that, it is amazing. The first season of the TV show was really cool, and it has absolutely incredible songs in it, like Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. So if this is anything along the same vein, along the same idea, it's going to be an absolute bop of a song. It's going to absolutely blow my mind. So I can't wait to hear it. And it's featuring a brand new artist to the channel, at least as far as I know it's a new artist. I don't believe I've heard them before. Malukah. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I'm hoping it's Malukah. The first time that I read it, I didn't read it properly, and I just took it in at a glance, and I thought that it was a Greek swear word. You all know the one I'm talking about. But no, Malukah, I'm hoping I pronounced that right. I've never heard them before, but I know Peter Hollens is incredible. I know he only collaborates with amazing people, so this is going to be very cool, and we are going to get into it right now. As always, please check out the original video linked down below. Give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to Peter Hollens and subscribe to Malukah, because they both deserve the support. And watch the original video without all my pauses and interruptions, because there's going to be a few of them. And we're going to get into this. This is Peter Hollens and Malukah doing their version, their a cappella version of Lullaby of Woe. Let's go.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. I'm going to stop you right there. Right there before we even get going, because y'all, I was immediately going to say the way that Peter's come in, and there's 4 pictures down there, so I imagine it's at least 4 layers of vocals that are just so quiet and so breathy and create that really unsettling, unnervy feeling. And then you have Malukah come in with this voice that just feels like it's The Witcher: The Wild Hunt was Witcher 3, and that makes sense because this feels very kind of I don't know, like pagan, like witchy, like you're in danger right now. If you're walking through the forest and you start hearing this kind of a chant, you're looking over your shoulder, your skin's crawling a little bit because it's beautiful and terrifying at the same time. But then you're going to come in with that like no. I'm sorry. Is Freddy Krueger about to pop out of my screen because I'm not here for it? Have I fallen asleep and I'm about to be murked while I think I'm filming a reaction? I'm not okay with that.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees.
That's the thing. Sorry to pause again at the same spot. I told y'all I pause a lot. The fact that it's accompanied by your first kind of big noticeable doom note, and then that's followed up by that cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I don't feel safe right now. Just saying, I do not feel safe at all for a second.
That's all the swaying in the breeze.
But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing no manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
For your dolly Polly sleep has flown. Don't dare let her tremble alone, for the Witcher, heartless cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but heartache and woe.
Damn. I need to play these games. I need to know the story behind this, because like I get the vibe from the show alone that The Witcher very much ends up being the thing that the thing that goes bump in the night for the things that go bump in the night. Like this comes across so far, and I'm not managing to pick up on all the lyrics because it's just a first time watch, number one, and number two, it's just like the vocals are so gorgeous, but it is coming across like this is like, it's the lullaby of woe, but it's either a lullaby or a song warning people about the Witcher and like that he's dangerous and not to trust him, like disaster follows in his wake, or it's like a lullaby being sung to like that he is the boogeyman and, you know, run if you hear the Witcher coming. Like this is the song that the monsters sing to their kids when they're little of don't act bad or the Witcher will come and get you. And you know, I need to know which one of those two it is. I feel like it's more on the side of this is a song being sung by the people about you may be tempted to go to the Witcher, you may be tempted to hire him to give him your money to solve a problem, but disaster follows in his wake. You don't want anything to do with it. Either way, the way they're performing this is so equally beautiful and terrifying at the same time. It just has such like its own spirit. And I love that they're mixing in. Peter's so good at mixing in just these little things of like almost comedy of like some of the heads that are on the screen at the moment are just like, and doing these big over dramatic things while they're singing this genuinely creepy song. And I love the fact that he never takes himself too seriously in that way. Like they didn't try and make this a big overly cinematic thing of like genuinely unsettling and terrifying. They've kept a little bit of goofiness in there and a little bit, but they've still managed to make it so unsettling because of the way that the song is being performed. Like, yo, if I would not want to play this song if I was like walking alone through the woods at night, or like even just had to sit in a dark room with no lights on and just listen to this. You would feel tickling at the back of your neck, 100%.
He comes, he'll go, leave not behind but heartache and woe. Deep, deep woe.
It's also giving me a little bit of the vibes of like, because I've just finished reacting to the Agatha Harkness TV show, Agatha All Along TV show. It gives me a little bit of the same vibes of like Down the Witch's Road, just a more creepy style. And that's what I'm saying about that. Like it's giving me all of the vibes of like a witch song. That this is. I can see a coven of witches singing this, and it just hits so right.
Folks all laying in their beds, dreaming away their dreams.
Damn, Peter.
But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Yo, the subtle things they're putting into these vocals as well, because yeah, the way that it's arranged and the way it's all put together, it has like that unsettling feel. But vocally, phenomenal. The small little like vibrato that Peter's putting onto notes, the small little waves he's putting in there, the absolute clarity and the like, I can't even put my finger on what it is in Malukah's voice that she's doing, but there's just this like emotion and this rawness in it. Both of them are just absolutely slaying the vocals in this.
Laying in their beds, dreaming away their dreams.
But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. Till your dolly Polly start to sleep, he can't catch Birds are silent for the night. Cows turned in as daylight dies. But one soul I think's just wide awake, fearing no manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
I'm sorry. What just happened? We just freaking exploded. Like, we came into this section, I was like, oh my gosh, they sound so nice together. Their voices just work so well together, and it's so beautiful. And then all hell broke loose. Absolute just like explosion of sound. This is something that I love about doing blind reactions, because I know I've had comments on some of my other videos of like, you should go and listen to the original before you come into someone's request if they requested a song and I don't know the original. And on one hand, I get it, because it would be great for me to be able to sit here and be like, it's so cool, the changes that Peter and Malukah have made to the song, the like changes to the arrangement they've done and things like that, and how they've made it their own. That would be a very cool thing to be able to dive into. But at the same time, I just love having no idea, because I don't know if the original of this has a moment where all big instruments and everything comes in like that. I don't know about it, and so it blows me absolutely out of my chair when it happens, because I'm not expecting it, and I freaking love that. And y'all will always let me know in the comments if that was a Peter Hollens choice, if that was something to do with their arrangement that's not from the original, because if it is, I need to know. But I never want to go into it having done a whole bunch of research, because I feel like it would take so much away from that. Oh my God, that blew me out of my freaking chair. Like, I was so caught up in this moment of they sound so good together. Their voices are just perfectly suited. And then boom, everything explodes.
Are silent for the night. Cows turned in as daylight dies. But one soul I think's just wide awake, fearing no manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. My dear Polly, Polly, shut your eyes. Lie still, lie silent, utter no cries for the witcher, brave and bold, paid in coin of gold.
I love the way that everything drops back away there, and everything drops away suddenly in terms of the loudness and the like all the backing and everything, and yet Peter and Malukah, they keep the intensity in their voices and just slowly let it fade away. It's the sudden drop off of all the big noise, but there's still a rah to them until it slowly goes. It's so well done. Also, back here, I love that at least some of the Malukah vocals are like kind of echoing what they're singing, just a little bit delayed, almost like a round type thing. I love it so much. It works so freaking well.
Your eyes lie still, lie silent, utter no cries for the witcher, brave and bold, paid in coin of gold. He'll chop and slice, you cut and dice, you eat, you uphold.
Damn.
Eat you whole.
Guys, I do the songs that you guys request down below in the comments, as you can see, so please keep those coming. These amazing patrons make this possible. If you would like to become one, please do. What are you still doing here? Click through and watch the next video with Malukah. She's amazing.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Just click through and subscribe and like and notification and like and comment and bye.
All the things he said, give him all of the love. Go to the original link and like and comment and subscribe and all that, because yo, tell me this didn't blow your mind. Like, again, I don't know how many people watching this will be crazy Witcher fans, and how many will be I've never heard this before, or how many will be I've heard Peter's version but not the original, and or like me where you've not heard the original at all. But either way, I reckon I could have listened to the original of this a million times and still would have come into this and be blown away with the absolute, like, the absolute character they gave it. This unsettling performance where I couldn't work out if this was like some creepy witch's prophecy, or like some villager singing a song to their kids to go to sleep, warning them of the dangers of the Witcher. but then we build to that ending where it's like he'll cut you, rip you, eat you alive. Like that, it went crazy. Like, this is definitely, I'm curious to know either what lies have been spread about The Witcher or what the heck happens to him as the games go on, where he just gets more and more twisted and evil, that he's having legends like this written about him. Because previously it was, hey, toss a coin to your Witcher, he'll solve your problems for, and now where the Witcher's going to eat you alive. This is a shift, but oh my god, Peter's arrangement of this was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Vocally stunning. So freaking cinematic in the way it was put together. Everything about this was absolutely, absolutely awesome. That moment where it all just exploded blew my freaking mind. Absolutely blew my mind. Yo, please leave a like and a comment and let me know down below what other incredible Peter Hollens songs there are that I should check out, because he knocks it out of the park every single time. Also, subscribe to the channel. It helps out so much. I can't even begin to tell you. And like I said a little while ago, go and check out the original video and subscribe to Peter Hollens and Malukah, because they deserve it so much. And if you want to support me even further, check me out over on Patreon. As I said at the beginning, it's the support of my Patreons that keep this channel going. Over there, I usually run weekly polls for the reactions that I do here on the channel. However, I'm going on a 2-month holiday, or 2-month trip basically, through the US and getting married and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So while I'm gone, instead of doing our weekly polls, I am releasing a TV show every single week to the $1 tier, which is Gallivant Season 1 and 2, which is such a fun show and so goofy and so incredible. And if you like The Witcher, I'm pretty sure you'll like it. It's got that kind of old-timesy fantasy feel to it, but just goofy. It's fantastic. So everyone at the $1 tier will get access each week to a new episode of The Witcher, of Gallivant Season 1 and Season 2. I also do weekly TV show reactions. Usually I release 2 a week. While I'm gone, I'm going to be releasing 6 to the $5 tier. And plus, they also get access, obviously, to the one released to the $1 tier. So a reaction every single day of the week for anyone at the $5 tier, a different TV show every day. I also do monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and in March we're doing the live stream very soon. I think it's in 10 days time, 9 days time from now, 9 days and 1 hour from when this video started basically. And in April I won't be able to do my live stream, but we've kind of worked it out because I'm getting married in the US and I was always planning to live stream the wedding back to my friends and family. So I thought, I want my community there. I want you guys to be able to see the wedding, to enjoy the wedding. So I'm literally going to be live streaming my wedding to all of my Patreons. And at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. And I'll see you next time. Bye.